Hello everyone, I'm Elvis Chand. Welcome to another reflection. Let me start with something funny. There was a rich man looking for a husband for his daughter. So he invites all the youngsters of the town for a party to his house. During the party, he announces that the first man to jump into the pool, which has crocodiles in it and swims out on the other side, will be the lucky one to marry his daughter. At once there was a splash, and a young man was seen in the pool frantically swimming. He makes it to the other side. Everyone claps, and the rich man approaches him and congratulates him on his heroic achievement. He then asks him, "Will you marry my daughter?" He says no. Surprised, the rich man said, "I will also give you half of my empire." The young man, still panting, says no. The rich man then asked him, "What do you want?" The young man replied, "First I want to know the name of the person who pushed me into the pool." You see, problems are inevitable. Since we live in this fallen world, we will face trials, temptations, tribulations. Some are natural and some we create ourselves. Problems are there to make us stronger. We either come out bitter or we come out better. Be thankful for your problems, for without them, you wouldn't have discovered your strengths. Problems are like a ladder, which will lead you to success. You got to convert your problems into opportunities. I'll share with you a story of a farmer's donkey. The farmer's donkey fell into a well, and the farmer tried his level best to take him out, but he couldn't. So he called the other villagers to help him. And they all tried, but they couldn't get the donkey out. So the farmer decided, okay, since we can't get him out, let's just bury him there. So they all started shoveling mud over the donkey in the well. And whenever they threw mud on him, the donkey would just shake the mud off and rise above. This went on for a while. They kept throwing mud in it, and the donkey kept shaking it off and kept rising above. Eventually, he walked out of the well. The lesson we get here is, whenever people throw mud at you, and that is going to happen in life, of course, you got to shake it off and rise above it. You got to understand your problems, how to tackle the obstacles you face. How can you turn it into your advantage? You see, when you focus on possibilities, you'll have opportunities. Running away from your problem doesn't solve the problem. It only increases the distance from the solution. No problem is too big till you make it big. Never judge a mountain till you reach the top. It may not be as high as you thought. In other words, cross your bridge when you reach it. We already have so many problems in life, and on top of that, sometimes you create imaginary ones too, which never come true. The way you tackle small problems in life will determine how you will tackle the big ones. You see, success is not measured by the achievements, but by the problems, the hurdles you overcome to reach it. People who succeed are not just the talented ones, but also the determined ones who never gave up, no matter what problems they face. You see, it's okay to fail, but if you have learned something out of it, then it's not a failure. It's not how low you fall, but how high you bounce back that matters. You want to know the difference between the master and the beginner. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. You see, problems are variable. Not everyone has the same problems. There are financial problems, relationship problems, health problems, mental problems. Problems are unpredictable. They come unannounced. Like when you're going out for an interview, your car breaks down, or you step out to go to a party and the baby wets your clothes. Your phone battery runs out in the middle of an important conversation. These are small problems we all face. Some problems are purposeful, can be helpful. Once I got a call from a friend who was terribly upset that he missed his flight to an important meeting. The next morning, we heard the news of a plane crash, and my friend called me and he told me he was so grateful that he was not on that flight. I was terribly upset once of being forced out of my job after 10 years without any notice, a job which I loved. This gave me the opportunity to get a much better job, more secure job, and with a much higher salary. Sometimes you get out of a toxic relationship and end up in a much better and a more satisfying one. This coronavirus has put everyone's life out of balance. But if we look at the positive side of it, we realize what is important in life and how much we need it to survive. You see, you're spending more time with your family. You get time to exercise. You get time to sleep in. You don't have to struggle through the traffic every day. You're eating healthy. And you're even saving more money. Nature also has got time to breathe better. The air is cleaner. The rivers are cleaner. You see, problems develop your endurance, your resilience. They make you stronger. A tree doesn't grow and become strong in calm sunshine. It grows stronger during the storms. Be thankful for your difficult times, your storms. During those times, you grow. We all go through storms in life. Financial storms, emotional storms, relationship storms. Remember, you can't calm the storm. Instead, what you can do is calm yourself, and the storm will pass by. And when you come out on the other side, you won't be the same person. You'll come out as a warrior. You see, you cannot handle pressure unless you're put under pressure. A diamond is just a stone which has withstood tremendous pressure. Gold must go through fire to be refined. What life throws at us is not our choice. We try to manage it somehow. Life may throw all kinds of things at us, but we make it out. What we make out of it is entirely our choice. Life is 10% of what happens to you. The rest 90% is your response to it. Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. We go through all kinds of situations in life and manage to tackle most of them. But the one which we cannot tackle, we call it a problem. Actually, there are no problems in life, they're just situations. It's your choice. You can either convert the situation into a possibility or a problem. I like what Betty Williams says. There's no use talking about the problem unless you talk about the solution. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you all and keep you safe.